What's up, guys? It's CC coming back at you today with another video, and today I will be showcasing my Armed Dragon Thunder deck profile. And without further ado, let's hop right on into it. To start things off, we will be showcasing the main deck. I run one Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. While it has at least 100 attack, or one attack, it becomes, let me just go ahead and read it off to you. If this card is special summoned by the effective Armed Dragon monster, it gains the following effects based on its attack. 1. Its name becomes Armed Dragon level 10. 10 plus, control of it cannot switch. 100 plus, cannot be destroyed by battle. 1000 plus, once per turn, quick effect, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other card on the field and destroy it. And if you do, this card gains 1000 attack. And then 10,000 plus, once per turn, you can destroy all other cards on the field. So, it always has the 1000 plus and under. I've never seen it have the 10,000 plus attack, but yeah. Good boss monster for the deck. Next, I run one regular Armed Dragon level 10. We can get this out by targeting the Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 with Armed Dragon Thunder Blitz, the spell card. And this card pretty much says you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard and destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. So that's why we run it. It's really good. Good board wipe. We run two Armed Dragon level 10 white. This card says, while you control this card, you cannot take effect damage, and you can banish Armed Dragon monsters from your field and or graveyard whose total levels is 10, whose total levels equal 10. Sorry about that. And then special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, you can add a white veil from your deck to your hand. So that's really good. And at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks, you can destroy one card your opponent controls. So that's real good. Next, we run one Armed Dragon Thunder. We run three Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. Another really good card in the deck. All the Armed Dragon Thunders are really good cards, especially the lower ones, set 3, 5, and 7. 7 says if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a Armed Dragon monster's effect, you could search any Armed Dragon Thunder card. So spells, monsters, you name it, you need it, you got it. Next, we run three Armed Dragon Thunder level 5. And what this guy says is, if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a Armed Dragon monster's effect, you can add one level 5 or higher wind dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So it searches anything level 5 or higher wind dragon. Really good. And that's if it's sent to the graveyard to activate one of the other one's effects. Next, we also run three Armed Dragon level 3. This card pretty much says if it's sent to the graveyard to activate one of the other one's effect, you can draw a card. So it's not bad. And by the way, level 3, 5, and 7 all have the effect. You can pitch a card. Let me be specific. Okay, one monster. Okay. All level 3, 5, and 7 all have the effect of you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard and this card, and you can special summon the next level. So 3 would summon 5, 5 would summon 7, 7 would summon 10, and pretty much you want to have, if you're doing 3, you would like to have 5 or 7 in your hand and pitch that so you can get their additional effects. or vice versa. If you have 5 or 7 on the field, you want to pitch 3 or whatever, and get the additional draws and searches. So that is really good. Next, I'll run 1 Dragon Ruler of Storms, Tempest. So yeah, while in your hand or the graveyard, you can banish 2 wind monsters and or dragon monsters and special summon this card. So it's a free special summon, helps you get in damage. So yeah, why not? By the way, this is my first initial build of Armed Dragon Thunders. Here in a few weeks, I might do an updated deck after more playtesting, but after a few weeks of playtesting, this is what I come up with. But yeah, I'm gonna look more into this because I'm really enjoying this deck. Anyway, right back into it. I'll be run 3 Artillery Catapult Turtle. You could tribute this card as special summon from your deck 1 Gaia the Fierce Night Monster, which does not work in this deck. We don't run any Gaia cards. The reason why we run it is the second effect, or 1 level 5 dragon monster from your hand or deck. So you normal summon this, tribute this, and get out an Armed Dragon level 5 directly from the deck, skipping level 3. So that is extremely good. Just like all my other deck profiles, we run some hand traps because we like slowing down our opponent. We run 3 Ash Blossom and Joy of Spring. Really good generic hand trap, as I always say, because it is. So why not? Next, we run 3 Armed Dragon Flash. This is a quick launch for the deck, a good starter for the deck, searcher for the deck, really, you name it, it's good. And this card says special summon 1 level 3 Armed Dragon monster from your deck and defense position. So this can pretty much special summon straight from the deck, level 3. So if you don't have any monsters and you have this, you get level 3. Really good. Next, for the draw support in the deck, we run 3 Pot of Extravagance. We want to dig further into this deck, and the extra deck, as right now, the way I have this deck, we don't need it. So yeah, why not run this card? This is a very good card to run. It helps you. It's Pot of Greed. It says draw 2. Right now, the extra deck does not matter whatsoever. It's just there for this card. If you didn't run this card, there really wouldn't be an extra deck the way I have the main deck now. So yeah, why not run Pot of Greed? Next, for the one-of spells, we run 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Regeki, and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. And as I always say, Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster are the negator baiters. Why not run them? They're back row and monster row pops. So why not? Next, we run Armed Dragon Lightning ×3. Really good spell card to run in the deck. It says if an armed dragon monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, you could send this card to the graveyard instead. Also says you could target 1 armed dragon monster you control, then activate one of the following effects. It gains attack equal to its level times 100, even if this card leaves the field. Or add 1 armed dragon monster with an equal or lower level than it from your graveyard to your hand. So it's graveyard recursion, it's a card effect destruction protection, and it's also an attack boost. So this is a really good card. It's a 3-in-1 combo. I've seen a few profiles where people have run it at 2. I wouldn't hate it at 2, but I like it at 3 from playtesting. Now this is what I was talking about with the original Armed Dragon level 10 and the new Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. You pretty much summon Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. It becomes Armed Dragon level 10 while on the field. So you activate Blitz, target the Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, which it is considered technically Armed Dragon level 10. and you special summon Armed Dragon level 10. So you got two 3,000 attack monsters. One of them that you just special summon from the deck is a free board wipe. That is 6k damage if you're going second on your opponent. You're only 2,000 attack points away from winning the game. That is really good. Now, when I say, you know, the extra deck don't matter, it's because I ain't got any of the level rank 10 trains or nothing in there right now. For the traps, I'll run 2 Armed Dragon Thunderbolt. This is a really good trap card for the deck. Played it at 1. There was a couple times where I needed the second one. That's why it's in here. I think 3 of is just too much. This card is searchable. So, I mean, I like it as a 2 of, me personally. What this card says is you can target 1 Armed Dragon monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack for each Armed Dragon monster in your graveyard with an equal or lower level than it and with different names from each other. Also, for the rest of this turn, your opponent takes no battle damage from its attacks. And that is very, you got to pay attention to the wording right there. It says, for the rest of this turn, your opponent takes no battle damage. So that means the very next turn you can attack, your opponent will take damage. And then it says, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Armed Dragon spell in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it's recursion as well. So if you got 2 little guys that are under a level 10 in your graveyard with different names, like a level 7 and a level 5, you can give your level 10 a 2,000 attack boost. You can get your level 10s in this deck boosted really high. I haven't seen it get to 10,000, but you can get it up there. And last but certainly not least, and last of the hand traps, we run 3 Infinite Impermanents. You know, why not? It slows our opponent down, helps us do an OTK going second. The less our opponent can do, the better for us, because we can hit them in the jaw, as DPY would say. All right, I'm just going to sprint through this extra deck because, like I said, I just pretty much grabbed an extra deck from another one of my decks to put in here because the way I got the deck built right now, you really don't need an extra deck, but, you know, that's why I said here in the next few weeks, I will probably do a revised Armed Dragon Thunder deck with a proper extra deck, because this is me for the first few weeks of play testing. And so I'm going to play test a little bit more, and I'm going to get back with y'all in a few weeks with an updated Armed Dragon Thunder deck profile. So I hope y'all guys are going to be excited for that. But anyway, without further ado, thank you all for watching. If you would, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.